Are you over 40 and worried your best brain years are behind you? I have incredible news for you. They are not. Many people believe the myth that the brain becomes fixed after youth. This could not be further from the truth. Your brain is a dynamic living organ with the ability to change and adapt at any age. This capacity for change is a gift. The person you are today does not have to be the person you are tomorrow. You hold the power to reshape your mind, sharpen your memory, boost your mood, starting right now. This process is not complicated. It doesn't require expensive tools. It doesn't require drastic life changes. It's built on small habits, simple habits, consistent daily habits. Think of it like tending a garden, a little daily attention, some water, some sunlight, some care. You can cultivate a vibrant, flourishing landscape. Your brain works in much the same way. Small actions each day are seeds of profound transformation. Want to feel more focused at work? Want to remember names more easily? Want to feel more mentally alive? The path forward is clear and accessible. Let's begin one small step at a time. To truly believe in your ability to change your brain, it helps to understand the basic science behind it. The magical word you need to know is neuroplasticity. This may sound complex, but the idea is wonderfully simple. Neuro, neurons or nerve cells. Plasticity, changeable or moldable. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. For decades, scientists thought the brain was fixed after childhood. We now know that's not true. Your brain constantly adapts to experiences, thoughts, and actions. Imagine the pathways in your brain like trails in a forest. Learning or repeating a behavior is like walking a new trail. First time, the path is faint and hard to follow. Repeat it. The path gets wider, clearer, established. This is exactly what happens inside your head. Every time you practice a new skill, learn a new fact, adopt a new habit, you strengthen connections between brain cells. Over time, these pathways become automatic, making the new habit or skill feel effortless. The proof is overwhelming from studies worldwide. Example: learning to juggle. Brain areas for visual motion grow. Example: musicians practicing, finger control brain regions expand. Even simple actions like getting enough sleep have big effects. During deep sleep, your brain clears toxins and consolidates memories. This is great news for anyone over 40. Your daily choices impact the structure and function of your brain. You are not just a passenger, you are the architect. Habits will explore: movement, sleep, learning, social connection. Trust that your actions matter, then take the first small step. If you could only choose one habit to improve your brain health, this would be it. Move your body every single day. Physical activity is like a super fertilizer for your brain. It stimulates the growth of new brain cells. It strengthens the connections between those cells, especially in areas critical for memory and learning, the hippocampus. When you exercise, you increase blood flow to your brain. You deliver a rich supply of oxygen. You deliver nutrients the brain needs to work at its best. That immediate boost can leave you feeling more alert, focused, clear-headed right after a workout. You don't need to run a marathon or spend hours in a gym. The goal is consistency, not intensity. A simple, brisk 30-minute walk most days is a fantastic starting point. If walking isn't your thing, find something you enjoy. Dance around your living room to your favorite music. Take a gentle swim. Go for a bike ride through a local park. Choose movement that makes you feel good. Getting started is the hardest part. Make it easy. Begin with just a 10-minute walk. Anyone can find 10 minutes. Try a short walk after lunch or right when you get home from work. Link it to an existing routine. For example, walk for 10 minutes right after your morning coffee. Leave your walking shoes by the door as a reminder. Every little step counts. Once you have a consistent 10-minute routine, build on it. Add 5 more minutes each week until you reach 30. This is not a race. The objective is a sustainable, non-negotiable habit. By moving regularly, you're building a brighter, more resilient brain for years to come. What kind of movement will you try today? In our busy, fast-paced world, sleep is often the first thing we sacrifice. However, treating sleep as a luxury is one of the biggest mistakes we can make for our brain health. Sleep is not a passive state of rest. It is an active and essential period of maintenance for your brain. Think of it as the brain's dedicated cleaning crew and filing clerk. While you sleep, your brain is hard at work, clearing away metabolic waste and toxins that build up during your waking hours. This cleansing process keeps your mind clear and prevents harmful proteins linked to cognitive decline. Beyond its cleaning duties, Sleep plays a vital role in memory consolidation. It sorts through the day's experiences, deciding what to keep and what to discard. It strengthens neural connections and transfers memories from short-term to long-term storage. A good night's sleep can help you remember what you learned yesterday, or wake up with a solution to a problem. Without enough quality sleep, this critical process is disrupted. So how can you improve your sleep? Start with a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed and wake up at roughly the same time every day, even on weekends. This regularity regulates your circadian rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and wake naturally. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. If you nap, keep it short. Around 20 minutes is ideal, so it doesn't interfere with nighttime sleep. Create a relaxing pre-sleep routine. About 30 to 60 minutes before bed, turn off all screens. The blue light from phones, tablets, and televisions can suppress melatonin. Instead, try calming activities. Read a chapter of a book, listen to soothing music, do some gentle stretches, or take a warm bath. Making sleep a priority is one of the most profound gifts you can give your brain. Your brain thrives on novelty and challenge. Just as your muscles grow stronger when you lift weights, your brain builds new pathways and becomes more resilient when you learn something new. Deliberately engaging in novel learning activities stimulates neuroplasticity. When you challenge your brain to master a new skill, you force it to create and strengthen connections between neurons. This helps you acquire the new skill and enhances your brain's flexibility and cognitive reserve. Cognitive reserve is your brain's ability to withstand aging and disease. That's why lifelong learning is crucial for a sharp mind. The possibilities are endless and you can tailor them to your interests. You don't need a university degree to get the benefits. The key: choose something new that requires focused effort. Want to speak another language? Spend 10 minutes a day with a language learning app. Love music? Learn a few chords on a ukulele, or try a simple song on the piano. Learn a complex recipe. Master a new card game. The most effective way to learn is consistent, spaced-out practice. Practice 15 minutes every day instead of cramming for 2 hours once a week. Spaced repetition gives your brain time to consolidate learning, solidifying new neural pathways during rest and sleep. Break your goal into small, manageable daily chunks. That makes the task less daunting and maximizes your brain's ability to change and grow. Integrate it into your daily schedule. Try the first 15 minutes after morning coffee, or use your lunch break to watch a short educational video or practice. Make it as consistent as brushing your teeth. Keep it fun and stay curious. The feeling of accomplishment is a powerful motivator, and you'll be actively rewiring your brain for a sharper, more vibrant future. Humans are fundamentally social creatures. We are hardwired for connection, and our brains reflect this deep-seated need. Meaningful social interaction is not just a source of joy and emotional support, it is also a powerful workout for your brain. When you engage in a conversation, you are performing a complex series of mental tasks. You have to listen to what the other person is saying, process their words and tone, interpret their body language, formulate your own thoughts, and then articulate them clearly. This dynamic exchange challenges multiple areas of your brain at once, including those responsible for memory, attention, and language. Regular social engagement has been strongly linked to better cognitive health and a lower risk of dementia in later life. Socializing helps to reduce stress levels, which is crucial because chronic stress can be toxic to brain cells. It also provides mental stimulation by exposing you to new ideas, different perspectives, and engaging discussions. Sharing experiences and emotions with others can also boost your mood, and a positive emotional state is known to enhance learning and memory. In many ways, staying socially active is like cross-training for your brain, keeping it agile, engaged, and resilient. Making social connection a priority can be challenging in our busy lives, but it is well worth the effort. Look for opportunities to connect with others in ways that feel authentic and enjoyable to you. This could mean scheduling a weekly phone call with a close friend or family member. You could join a book club, a walking group, or a local community class that aligns with your interests. Volunteering for a cause you care about is another excellent way to meet like-minded people while making a positive impact. Even small everyday interactions like chatting with your neighbor or the barista at your favorite coffee shop contribute to your social well-being. The key is to be intentional about it. Do not wait for social opportunities to fall into your lap. Take the initiative and plan for them. Look at your calendar for the upcoming week and schedule at least one social activity. By nurturing your social connections, you are actively investing in the long-term health and vitality of your brain. The old saying, "You are what you eat," is especially true when it comes to your brain. Your brain is an incredibly energy-hungry organ, consuming about 20% of your body's calories, despite making up only 2% of your body weight. The food you eat provides the essential fuel and building blocks that your brain needs to function, grow, and protect itself. A diet rich in brain-healthy nutrients can improve your focus, enhance your memory, and help protect your brain from age-related decline. Conversely, a diet high in processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can contribute to brain fog, poor memory, and inflammation. So, what does a brain-healthy diet look like? Think colorful, fresh, and whole. Focus on eating plenty of vegetables, especially leafy greens, spinach, kale, fruits, berries, blueberries, strawberries. Incorporate healthy fats, fatty fish like salmon, avocados, nuts, olive oil, lean proteins, whole grains. Start with small, manageable adjustments. You do not need to overhaul your entire way of eating overnight. Pick 1 or 2 simple changes to focus on each week. Add a handful of berries to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Make a plan to eat a fish dinner twice a week. Swap sugary snacks for a handful of walnuts or almonds. Also, do not forget the importance of hydration. Your brain is mostly water, and even mild dehydration can impair your concentration and memory. Consistency is more important than perfection. Aim to eat at regular times throughout the day to keep your blood sugar stable. Think of each meal as an opportunity to nourish your brain. By making conscious, healthy food choices most of the time, you provide your brain with the high-quality fuel it needs to perform at its peak. This simple habit is one of the most delicious ways to support your brain's ability to rewire and thrive. In today's demanding world, stress can feel like a constant companion. While short bursts of stress can be helpful and prepare you for a challenge, chronic or prolonged stress is incredibly damaging to your brain. When you are stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. In high, sustained levels, cortisol can disrupt synapse regulation, kill brain cells, and even shrink the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for memory and learning. Over time, chronic stress can cause problems with concentration, memory lapses, and increased risk of anxiety and depression. Protecting your brain means learning to manage stress effectively. The good news, you can counteract stress with simple, accessible tools practiced for just a few minutes daily. One of the most powerful, immediate techniques is deep, slow breathing. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to pause. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, hold your breath for a count of 4, exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Repeat for 1 or 2 minutes to trigger your relaxation response and calm your nervous system. Mindfulness, meditation. You don't need an hour of silence to benefit. Start with a 5-minute guided meditation using a free app. The goal of mindfulness is to bring attention to the present moment without judgment, which breaks the cycle of worried thoughts that fuels stress. Another simple practice: gratitude. At day's end, write down or simply think of one thing you're grateful for. This shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right, creating a calmer mindset. Integrate these small practices into your routine. Try deep breathing for 2 minutes before you start work. Take a 5-minute mindful walk at lunch, noticing sights and sounds. Make a nightly gratitude reflection part of your wind down. Over time, these tools train your brain to be more resilient to stress. This habit protects your cognitive health and well-being. We have covered a lot of ground, but the core message is simple. Small, daily habits can create profound changes in your brain. You do not need to implement everything at once. The power lies in starting small and staying consistent. To help you begin, here is a simple 10-minute routine you can try today. In the morning, spend just 10 minutes moving your body. A brisk walk around the block is perfect. During a break in your day, dedicate 10 minutes to a learning activity. Practicing a new language on an app, doing a Sudoku puzzle. Before bed, take 10 minutes to wind down without screens, perhaps by reading or practicing slow breathing. That is it. Let's quickly recap the powerful habits we discussed. First, move your body daily. Second, prioritize consistent quality sleep. Third, challenge your mind by learning something new. Fourth, stay socially active and connected to others. Fifth, fuel your brain with healthy whole foods. And sixth, manage your stress with simple, mindful practices. These 6 pillars work together to support neuroplasticity, helping you build a brain that is more resilient, focused, and vibrant. Remember, consistency beats intensity every time. Small steps taken every day lead to incredible transformations. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Your journey to a rewired brain begins with a single habit. My call to action for you today is this. Choose just one habit from this list, just one. Pick the one that feels most achievable or most exciting to you right now. Will you take a 10-minute walk after dinner? Will you call a friend you have not spoken to in a while? Will you download a meditation app and try a 5-minute session? Decide on your one thing. Now, I invite you to make a commitment. Write down your chosen habit and stick it where you will see it. Better yet, share it with someone. Please leave a comment below telling us the one habit you are going to start today. Your brain is ready to change. Start today.